The whole is greater than the sum of the parts. It's a phrase that drives everyday concepts that we value as being intrinsic to a successful society. When we established the International Institute for Counterterrorism, ICT, in 1996, we adopted this concept by synergizing Israel's vast pool of interdisciplinary academic knowledge on counterterrorism with its extensive experience in battling terror. We aim to establish the world's first think tank and policy institute on counterterrorism, creating a global network of experts in every field, thus finally providing decision makers with practical solutions. Back in 1996, scholarships on terror-related subjects were viewed as an intellectual pursuit, disconnected from the practical concerns of pursuing terrorists. 5 years later, reality came crashing tragically into focus.
Oh my gosh, another plane has just
Hitting the World Trade Center.
Suddenly, terror was everywhere and had become a global phenomenon. Terror revealed itself to be a technologically sophisticated, well-funded network with a global footprint. The time had come to join forces in addressing what was clearly an escalating global threat. It takes a network to beat a network, and ICT has become the field-proven axis of a growing global interdisciplinary effort against terror. ICT is an integral part of the Interdisciplinary Center Herzliya, Israel's first private institute of higher education. It's led by distinguished founders with hands-on security and public policy experience. Professor Uriel Reichman, president and founder of IDC Herzliya and an activist for the establishment of a constitution in Israel. Board chairman Shabtai Shavit, the former head of the Israeli Mossad. ICT's executive director, Dr. Boaz Ganor, the associate dean of IDC's Lauder School of Government, Diplomacy, and Strategy. Our modus operandi is rooted in several research and consulting-oriented pillars of operation, serving several spheres of influence across multiple sectors. We produce a broad range of research papers, convene ad hoc think tank projects, and perform customized simulations on real-life terror situations. ICT provides wide-ranging security assessments and advise decision-makers in the formation of more effective policy and strategic tools against terror motivation and abilities. We offer cutting-edge education at the undergraduate and graduate levels in counterterrorism and homeland security, condensed executive programs, and tailor-made courses. ICT is working in cooperation with the international legal community to prosecute terrorists and financial institutions which support their activity. We design special outreach programs for high school teachers and students, whilst our members appear frequently in high-profile media events with the intent of influencing public opinion and building social resilience. Counterterrorism Solutions Limited, ICT's consulting and training arm, provides tailor-made risk and threat analyses, as well as being an open source of intelligence, building interactive security simulations and pointing out potential hazards. Taken separately, ICT's pillars of operation are all powerful bases of actionable intelligence that aid the international community in keeping the axis of global terrorism at bay. But delivered together in interdisciplinary synergy, they become a concentrated powerhouse of long-range benefits that can impact the future of the free world. Because in the ongoing fight to counter global terror, the whole is indeed greater than the sum of its parts. ICT, International Institute for Counterterrorism.